1, 2, with a one-hand. Oh!
The Freestyle Motocross World Tour Championship returns for the 2026 season in none other than the German capital and hometown of Night of the Jumps, Berlin, Germany. Joining the longest running FMX series in 26 is an all-new mountain bike, BMX and scooter comp, which promises an even tighter competition with new riders qualifying through from the new Next Gen competition series. Coming into the 2026 season, Luke Ackerman is the reigning consecutive 4-time World Tour champion, looking to equal the record of 5 world titles set by Michael Malero. But 2026 is an all-new season, and perhaps somebody is ready to take his crown. The first rider up was Mikołaj Temka, who really stepped up his tricks in 2026. While Matej Cezak was looking just as smooth as every year in his quali run. Returning from his win in Dresden 2025 and signed on for the full 26 season, Pat Bowden, riding the Stark Varg, is one of the riders looking to upset Luke Ackerman's dominance this year. Davide Rossi was the runner-up in 2025 and the final rider of Quali Group 1. Davide was also looking to ratchet up big tricks, but unfortunately slipped out on the knack front flip, but it was still just enough to make the finals. The Best Whip competition was going to be one of the biggest in Night of the Jumps history. The 2025 Whip Master Matej Cezak returning to defend his title, but with the newly crowned King of the Whip, Wyatt Fontenot, it wasn't going to be an easy ride. In the end, it was a fully electrifying head-to-head final between Pat Bowden and Wyatt Fontenot on the 2 Stark Vargs. Wyatt Fontenot landed easily the biggest whips we have ever seen at Night of the Jumps to take his first ever win at his first competition in Germany, going the full 180 degrees on a turn down. There was no time to celebrate for Wyo because he was thrown straight into FMX with a unique bag of tricks, landing side saddle on the big airbag. From the rookie to the legend, Libor Podmol showed experience counts with a huge underflip to make the final. Mark Pignol needed to push if he was going to make the 4-rider final, and he nearly pushed it too hard with a small mistake on the surfer flip. It all came down to the world champion Luke Ackerman to make his way into the final. However, an uncharacteristic crash put his chances in doubt. Luke valiantly got up and kept riding, but with a couple of mistakes, it just wasn't enough for the final, which left it open for Libor and Mark to go through. The rejigged MTB BMX and scooter competition went off like a frog in a sock. Jimmy Brandt landed the front bike flip and triple tail whip to barnstorm into the final, while Peter Kaska stuck the double cash roll on the scooter to make his way back to the podium in 3rd position. Alejandro Bonifay brought the tech combos like the cash roll tail whip to take 2nd at the opening round. And to take his first ever win at Night of the Jumps, Tom Pfeiffer crushed the 3-jump best trick comp, finishing with a triple backflip to take the top spot. Mark Pignol had a surprise in store for everybody, and he attempted to equal his record-setting backflip drop from Dresden in 2025 at 12 meters on the scissor lift. And with perfect control, Mark Pignol stomped the backflip drop for the first time in front of a Berlin crowd. And it was with that adrenaline he would take into the final shortly after as he aimed for the top of the podium. The FTA trampoline competition was looking wild when Tim Fleischer and Vincent Aleita brought the heat, but it wouldn't be enough against the champs, Nicholas Dissler and Lenny Leitner. The FMX final was always going to be on another level without Luke Ackerman, and Davide Rossi was looking to get a big lead in the championship points for the full season. It was looking good until a huge crash, throwing it away on a front flip and only just making the landing, but his YZ250 smashed hard onto the floor on the backside. While Davida walked away, the disappointment on his face was real. Mark Pignol was riding high on adrenaline from the backflip drop, and his run was looking much better than qualifying. But this is where the controversy of the weekend would start, because Pignol pulled plenty of tricks out of the bag, finishing with the only body burial of the night to post a huge score. Qualifying in second position, Libor Podmol brought all the tech combos, which was more than enough for a podium in third position at the opening round. The final rider of the night had all the tricks to win, but also the risk to lose it all. Pat Bowden chose to go full Sem mode, double flipping the first jump of his final run on that Stark Varg. With perfect front flip and back flip combos, Pat was looking at easily taking the win until he under-rotated a double backy one-hander and landing deep. As he slid off the side, it was looking like he had lost the event. Missing one trick, there was only one chance for Pat to salvage a potential win, and that was to finish the double up, which is worth double the points. And surprising everyone, Pat got up, landed the rock-solid backflip to make the hardest decision for the judges in the past 5 years. With only 0.33 points the difference, Pat Bowden narrowly took the win despite a crash at the opening round, and he sets up one hell of a battle at round 2 in Munich against not only Mark Pignol, who was deservedly disappointed, but Luke Ackerman, who needs every championship point if he wants to come and win 2026. Grab your tickets now from Eventim or Ticketmaster, and we'll see you April 25 in Munich.